And now I am going to start the new chapter. Eighth chapter is financial management. See, in the BA there is a statement that money is the blood of business. If there is no money, there is no existence of business. We all know that. So the existence of business is only depend on blood, means money. In the existence of business, finance is always essential. It is called a foundation for every business. So the other word is used as a symbolic language. The foundation stone for the business is finance. So here two words are given: blood for the business, foundation stone for the business. So finance is required at every time, regularly, means in routine term we always need money. Without money, neither any economic activity takes place. And for financial discipline, financial management is required for managerial activity to carried out in proper planning, in the proper planned way, and in the controlled manner. So why the financial management is required? Generally, to utilize financial resources in that way which give us satisfactory return by proper utilization of money or finance by administration. So money never stops us. I repeat, money never stops us from doing our work, but money always support us for doing our work. So remember, the scope of financial management is very much large, and now as the passing of the time, the importance of the financial management has been increased because the need of the money is increased, the requirement of the money is increased, the ways of the utilization of money is more. So in that way, that is the essential requirement of financial management is with us, right? So I'm going to start. See, this was the concept which I've discussed with you. Now I am going to start the concept and explanation about financial management. So first I want to indicate the simple meaning. The meaning and concept of the financial management is management of finance functions in routine activities. I repeat, financial management means management of finance functioning in routine activities of any business enterprise. Generally, it includes utilization of money in business. Also, it includes taking decision regarding utilization of money and execution of proper decision at proper time. I repeat, financial management includes way of utilization of money in business. Second, it also includes decision making process regarding money in business and execution of every decision relating to the business refer to money. So financial management is very much important nowadays for any business enterprise, and everybody accept its importance. That is the main thing. What I mean to say, every business enterprise include its importance, and we also understand it. Nobody deny for it. Everybody accept it. Who says that we not need the money? Everybody need money. But how to collect, how to utilize, how to make any enterprise profitable, everything is depend on management of finance. So different thinkers have explained its definition. First, I am discussing about F.W. Page. Page says, in modern economy, based on utilization of fund, financial management means acquiring required fund at appropriate time when it is essential. I repeat, financial management includes activity relating to acquiring fund at appropriate time required in business. So here you understand the concept of the definition given by Page. He want to say that how the fund we need to utilize for development of business. Just to collect the money is not important, but to arrange money when the business needs, then it should come in utilization for increasing profit on our side. It is necessary to understand. So the explanation by Page is very much important. Second definition is given by Chambers. Raymond Chambers says, financial management means to take decisions about financial matters to implement them smoothly. I repeat, financial management means to take decisions about financial matters to implement them smoothly and to review them. See, I want to expand the concept what Chambers want to say. He says, take a decision about financial matters, because I have already said the business only run on basis of taken proper decision. Main remembering thing. Second, implement them. Take the decision in proper time. When we take the proper decision, it is also necessary to implement them in proper time when the enterprise required to take and to implement. By that way, we have to see that the business must run smoothly, because our any decision may not require to impact very badly over it. So the business must run smoothly, and when it is possible we must review them, because here the reviewing the decision time by time it is also necessary, because once the taken decision is applied, yes, it is true, but when it will be implemented, what impact have come and what the future condition may arise, it may affect to the business in the larger aspect. So at every time when we are taking any decision, we need to understand it as it is essential to take, because any business cannot run without money. But when to arrange money, where to utilize, what the outcome has come, and now what we can do, everything is a part of the decision, and every decision is creating impact over the business in the larger aspect that I want to say. Okay, the third definition is given here by Kimball. Professor M. Kimball has given us the third definition, that financial management means, see here every definition is given by them, so we cannot change the word as they have given. We have to narrate it, we have to write down it, and we have to explain it as it is their given words. I am explaining. Financial management means acquisition of fund, its optimum utilization means proper utilization, acquisition means collecting fund, optimum means proper utilization, and its appropriate allocation. See, collecting fund and second the allocation of money, both are different from each other. Remember, because money is always the one what we have collected, but how much we invest where create its future impact. So to take every decision as per the requirement is most essential, that here explained. So in all this way, now it is clearly indicated that the field of financial management is very wide. It covers so many things. To take a decision about acquiring the fund, second, decision for allocating the fund in different parts of the business, and to review them time to time is also included in this financial management process. Right, my friends? So here I have tried to just explain the concept and meaning of financial management. Now I am going to start the characteristics to discuss. First, branch of management. See, financial management is a branch of management which includes function of planning and controlling for use of finance. I repeat, financial management is a branch of management which includes function of planning and controlling for use of finance. See, when we start to implement utilization of collected fund, before that we have to take a decision that where will we utilize the money. Means we have to take the proper decision about planning for collecting fund, where to utilize, how to utilize. Everything is included in planning of finance. Second, controlling. Controlling means where not to utilize the money is a part of controlling. So, use of finance includes so many things. Use of finance includes so many things. Where to use, how to use, what will be the future impact. Everything we have to consider, and everything is taken in process of understanding or reviewing. It's a part of controlling the use of finance, right? So it is considered as branch of management. Second, because here the planning and controlling both are included, and in every management planning and controlling always included. Second, wide scope. Please listen carefully. The financial management is considered in the wider aspect. It includes estimation of need of money. Second, it includes the chances and sources for acquiring the money. Third, it includes decision about utilization of money. Fourth, it includes about allocation of money in which part of the business we are going to do. And before implementing every decision, we need to take proper decision. We need to decide the proper plan, and as per time pass throughout the business activity, we need to make proper controlling over financial operations, because inception of business to the achievement of the goal, the whole process continued, and during the process we need to concentrate over use of money. So here it is becoming a financial management now. Earlier nobody was thinking like that we take the decision where to collect the money, how can we use. See, here we have to think one more point. Just I am explaining. You listen. If we are collecting money by creating more loans, see, loan is the one kind of burden to pay back. If the business has not run, the future interest of the loan will create the new burden. So in that way, here we have already understood the allocation of money. Before that, acquisition of money is more important. That I have already discussed in the point. So it's a cheaper money or it's the costlier money. Both the things we need to understand, and thereafter its future retrospective effects will come in later. Right, my friends? Okay. The third point I am discussing here, base of managerial decision. See, financial management provides a base of managerial decision, because as we have stated earlier that the finance is the foundation stone or the blood for any business. So when we are taking decision about production, sales, research, development of the business, everything is depend upon acquired money, allocation of money, and decision relating to it. Everything is dependent on it. So in that way, financial management is the base of every other managerial decision. Right, my friends? Okay, the fourth point is, it is related with the financial decision. Financial management is related with the decision making process of investment, capital generation, and dividend policy. So in all these three, investment is properly allocation of money. Second, capital structure means from where the money is collected, in the lower interest rate, higher interest rate, everything is included. From the present partners, how much capital has been possible to acquire, it becomes more easy. So everything is taken in consideration in the capital structure. And dividend policy, after collecting the profit, how much profit we can give to our shareholders, it is a part of the dividend policy. So the shareholders must be happy, and they may happy to remain with the business. That is the main thing what the every management has to think. In this process, decision making process of financial management, all these things are required to be taken in consideration first. Thereafter, the process of acquisition of money starts. First, to think about all these things. Thereafter, the implementation of decisions starts. So these are basic, essential and required part of financial management. Here, it is possible to be done in modern mathematical technique. I don't say that the old methods we have to adapt, but it is possible to be implemented by modern mathematical techniques which could make helpful for the business. The fifth point is goal of maximization of owner's economic welfare. Here I want to indicate some important points. Owner's economic welfare means how much profit will come in pocket of the owner. First point is there. Second, wealth maximization. So there are two aspects: profit maximization and wealth maximization. Wealth means to create the new assets, and profit means after deducting all expenses, whatever remain with the businessman is the profit. So in all these situations, how much profit we can generate more, it depends on, without compromising with the quality, must try to reduce the expenses and try to generate more profit. That is profit maximization. I repeat, without disturbing quality, try to generate more profit by reducing the expenses, so the more profit could be generated. It is the profit maximization. And by diverting some proportion of the profit for the creation of the wealth for the owner, that is the basic part of owner's economic welfare. Because here owner does not means who have started the business, but the shareholders are also considered to be owner. So to understand their welfare is also part of the business. Means how much profit the business have earned will divert more dividend to the shareholders. So their welfare is also become possible here. So in that way, financial management is adopting two concepts. Again I repeat, profit maximization and wealth maximization. Now I want to explain the next point, key position. Financial management is managerial activity and having key position in complete organizational structure of the business, because without the money nothing could be done, and it is most essential part of any organization. So how to utilize the money, how to acquire the money in the lowest interest rate, so the future of the business could become more brighter and every owner or the investor could be happy, is required to think by understanding proper use of financial management taken decision. So in that way, it is most essential part of any business organization nowadays, because business always run on proper decision making process taken and followed by financial management sector of the business. Okay. The seventh point is relation with other areas of management. We have stated earlier that financial management is the basic part of any enterprise, but it also create impact over other managerial activity. We have also gone through the sales policy, the production policy, the dividend policy, the market policy. Everything is being completely being impacted by the decisions taken by finance management section of any enterprise. Here, production, sales, marketing and research, everything is connected with the money. So in that way, what the financial management is taking decision will create impact over other activity of management, production management, marketing management and personal management. Everything is clearly connected with the finance management, right? Now the last point is coming, division in two parts. So here we are understanding some deeply that the financial management is also divided in two parts, long term capital generation and working capital generation. Now understand the meaning of long term capital means the acquired money as the capital for the long term use in the business. Fixed capital, right? Fixed capital is for long term business, long term management, because building, machines and land is connected with the long term capital. Here it not create impact by a day, but once the machinery purchased, the future production become easy to be taken very fast. So in future we can get the better results. Second, in working capital management, what is necessary to understand? Day-to-day expenses for just the transportation, for day-to-day other expenses of the business, electricity, salary, everything is connected with the working capital, because here once the use of the allocated money is not completed, but again the same use may or same requirement may arise. So in that situation, for collecting or for acquiring money for working capital is the secondary thing, and for the fixed capital is the another thing, but the primary thing also, because without any structure of business nothing is possible. First to create the factory, then arrange the machinery, then the production will start, then the working capital is required. So in that way both are essential, but in different way both are essential in respective manner, right my friends? So here I have completely discussed with you today concept, meaning and characteristics of financial management. Okay friends.